That's right, Neil. Call it the ultimate get-out-of-jail-free card. Tens of thousands of people who took out private college loans to pay for school may not have to repay that money. The reason? The debt's owner lost the paperwork. Now, that's according to multiple news sources. One of the nation's largest owners of private student loans, the National Collegiate Student Loan Trust, are struggling to prove in court that it has the legal paperwork to prove that debtors actually owe them money. Now, originally made by banks, the loans were in court because debtors had failed to make payments. National Collegiate is an umbrella name for 15 trusts that hold $800,000 in private student loans, totaling $12 billion. More than $5 billion of that debt is in default. That's 160,000 loans the trusts go after people who can't make those payments in court. Now, judges have apparently already dismissed dozens of lawsuits in places like New Hampshire, Ohio, and Texas against former students, essentially wiping out their debt because the documentation proving who owns the loans, it's missing, MIA. So how can such records go missing? Well, it's a lot like what happened in the mortgage meltdown. Basically, student loan debt was turned into bonds, broken into small pieces that could be sold to investors in a process called securitization. Remember that one? The trusts regarded the investments are safer and believe they were easier to buy and manage rather than holding thousands of individual loans. In the process, though, ownership records were likely lost. So here we are, lots of big questions, not a lot of answers. Neil?
But you know, Gerri, that means other people are going to hear this. You mean you had all your loans wiped out just because the person behind them lost the records? I mean, that's like a storming of the gate kind of protest thing going on there.
Well, it's not necessarily a protest thing. It's that the judges won't proceed on those cases.
Oh, no, I fully understand that,
yeah.
the justification, but others are in the same, you know, they owe the same amount of money, and they don't get a get out of jail card.
Exactly right. You can't imagine that other holders of college debt are going to be too happy with this, and here they are only because somebody has their records right there and lucky enough to be on the record with their debt. So can't imagine anybody's too happy about this, except the folks who aren't paying, can't pay, chose private loans, are involved with these trusts.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Gerri, thank you very much.